Welcome to our channel. An EDC flashlight is one of the most important parts of your everyday carry collection, especially after stumbling home at 2 a.m. and dropping your house keys somewhere in your 2-acre front yard. That's just one possible scenario, but you get the picture. An EDC flashlight is a necessary addition to a fully functional, everyday carry ensemble, especially when you actually need it, and there's not enough moonlight to deliver the light you need to mitigate the aforementioned scenario. In contrast to the larger tactical flashlights carried in your backpack or in your vehicle, EDC flashlights are smaller, more portable versions that fit easily in your pocket, in a pocket organizer, or on your keychain for everyday use. For the discerning everyday carrier, we've compiled this list of the best EDC flashlights in no particular order. Some of them are brighter than the others, and some of them are more tactical than the rest. But one thing is for certain: the 16 best EDC flashlights listed here in no particular order will shed some much needed light on your existing everyday carry collection. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is Pixel TI Keychain Flashlight. This mini EDC flashlight is just a bit larger than a quarter at about 1.7 inches in length, and it weighs in at 0.8 ounces. Attach it to your keychain or hang it on a necklace, and you'll always have access to 25 lumens of high illumination intensity cool white LED light, or 21 lumens of true color rendering with warm white LED light. The squared body may seem strange until you realize it will never roll off the table you set it on while your hands are busy pitching the tent or lighting the campfire. By adjusting the zoom feature, you can focus from a powerful broad light to a condensed search beam that can blast a lot of light where you need it most. When using the metal clip, this light can be positioned to brighten up a room or attach it to the front of your hat for hands-free search. Number 9 is FOURSEVENS PREON P2 MK3. At 5.1 inches long and 6.1 ounces, this isn't the smallest flashlight, and it will definitely cause a noticeable bulge in your pocket. But it runs on easy-to-find AAA batteries. It delivers up to 220 lumens of light power, and it does feature a pocket clip for easy everyday carry. It also has 6 distinct user interface modes, including a variety of bursts and strobes, and delivers anywhere from 1 to 90 hours of use, depending on the mode. Comes in black anodized electroless nickel or solid copper finish. Number 8 is FENIX Flashlight's FX PD35 TAC flashlight. Bigger than a keychain flashlight at 5.5 inches in length and a weight of 3.1 ounces, this EDC must-have has the distinction of fitting nicely in the hand, unlike some smaller options that you'll have to grip with your thumb and forefinger. In other words, it's ergonomically pleasing. It also has 6 output modes delivering up to 1,000 lumens. It's made of aircraft-grade aluminum for strength and durability. And it's IPX8 rated for immersion in water, just in case you drop it in a puddle. A perfectly capable mid-range option, the FENIX is not my go-to light for surviving the wilderness, though it would probably do just fine. Well built and compact, with a respectable lumen count, this Edison Bright option is perfect for everyday use and capable to respond with more light than most situations require. The standard issue pin clip is super useful for positioning, but, as you know, available with pretty much every EDC flashlight. While this light isn't going to win any best-in-class awards, the price range makes it a perfect companion for most EDC kits. Number 7 is SUREFIRE E2D Defender. Whether you need 1,000 lumens to identify the critter rummaging around the outside of your tent, or you want 5 lumens to read late into the night without disturbing your partner, this little flashlight can deliver with 2 output levels. With a strong aerospace aluminum body and a coated tempered window to resist impact, you'll get a durable product perfect for EDC or camping excursions. At 5.6 inches long and 5.9 ounces, the EDC friendly size is just right for a comfortable grip during use. If you're looking for a serious EDC flashlight and willing to make a small investment, any one of the E-Series lights by SUREFIRE is going to knock your socks off. The largest, measuring 5.84 inches, can blast up to 1,200 lumens for up to an hour straight. When turned down to the lowest 5 lumen setting, you could run this light for 60 hours non-stop. The body is made from high-strength aerospace aluminum that has been mil-spec hard anodized for extreme durability and useful for self-defense situations. The on-off is done by a tactical tail cap switch, making for smooth one-hand operation. The power is supplied by two SUREFIRE 123A lithium batteries, which are included. Number 6 is EagleTac D25C CLICKY. It fits in your palm, your pocket, or clip to your belt loop with a length of just 2.9 inches and a weight of just under 1 ounce. 4 different light output settings range from 1 to 453 lumens, with attendant run times ranging from about 1 to 150 hours. Beam distance tops out at 105 meters, and you'll enjoy IPX8 waterproofing. Rear click activation makes it easy to switch on and off and toggle between modes. And satisfied users report that the light actually seems a little brighter than advertised. Number 5 is SLUGHAUS Bullet 02 Flashlight. Tiny doesn't begin to describe this minimal flashlight, aptly called Bullet, as it strongly resembles a small ballistic projectile. Touted as the world's smallest flashlight, this mini EDC flashlight is aerospace grade aluminum is just about 2.5 centimeters in length or less than an inch, and it weighs only 5 grams or less than a fifth of an ounce. Still, it delivers 20 lumens of light with a twist on off feature and reportedly offers up to 100,000 hours of LED life. It's waterproof, fireproof, and small enough to fit in the watch pocket of your jeans. Number 4 is J5 Tactical V1 Pro Flashlight. You'll love the look and utility of this tactical flashlight, which is thicker and easier to grip than your average EDC model. It's 4 inches long and 3.4 ounces and offers 3 different light modes: low, high, and strobe, along with options to zoom in for floodlight functionality or zoom out for a spotlight. The beam can reach up to 600 feet or add ambient lighting for an entire room. The ability to switch between a AA battery or a 14,500 rechargeable battery, which is not included, is convenient. And this durable torch can survive a 9-foot drop or temporary submersion in water. If you like to have an EDC light at the ready, you know that many situations call for a little bit of extra light or a lot of extra light. The great thing about the Hoxita is that not only does it give you a powerful straight ahead beam, but the flashlight body is a fantastic little side light, perfect for the times you need an overhead lamp. Pair that with this magnetic base, and this light is simple to position just about anywhere. Number 3 is ZEBRALIGHT SC52L2 flashlight. Only slightly taller than the AA or 14,500 rechargeable lithium ion battery that powers it, this 3.1 inch, 4.2 ounce flashlight may be small, but it still offers superior performance with smart features. For example, it automatically steps down to lower output when battery capacity is low. You have the option to select from low, medium, or high, and each level has adjustable brightness with the scale, so you have the flexibility to set the level of light and the speed of battery use based on your preference and need. Number 2 is STREAMLIGHT PROTAC Flashlight. Tactical flashlights are always a plus because they're designed with optimal functionality in mind. This one features an anti-roll head that most cylindrical flashlights lack, along with a convenient removable pocket clip and a multifunction push-button tail switch. It also offers a high setting with 250 lumens of light at a 2-hour runtime or a low setting delivering 18 lumens for up to 43 hours. At nearly 6 inches in length and 3.4 ounces, it's on the bigger side for pocket carry, but makes a worthy flashlight for carrying in your backpack or the glove compartment of your vehicle. The Coyote is precisely the sort of everyday carry flashlight that should be USB rechargeable. Sure, swapping batteries on a high-end EDC light can be convenient and help with longevity, but at under $50, why bother? The lithium-ion cell pack in this guy delivers 250 lumens on the high setting. Its lightweight, small stature means it can easily be kept anywhere. So if you work in an office and are looking for something ultra-low profile to slide into your pocket without it being noticeable, this is the one. And at the price they are, maybe pick up 2 or 3 just to have them handy. Number 1 is THRUNITE T10-2 Flashlight. The compact size of this flashlight is great for everyday carry at about 3.4 inches and 1.4 ounces. But the functionality is what will really draw you to this pocket-friendly torch, especially the one-handed operation. With the side switch, you can turn the light on and off or toggle between 5 different modes, including Firefly, zero point 0.5 lumens, 14 days runtime; low, 9 lumens for 40 hours; medium, 54 lumens at 8 hours; high, 160 lumens at 140 minutes; and strobe, 160 lumens for 200 minutes. Plus, there's a magnetic tail cap for simple hands-free operation in the dark. That's it for this video, fans. Please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment as to which EDC light is your favorite.